So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. And it's Fernandes. It's a good ball out wide.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Played out towards the right wing. Marquez. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Mateus, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Marquez. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Albert Ferrer. Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. And here's Kvaratskhelia. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's there to get it away. Still goalless at the moment. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's superb.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge. Distributed tidily. Batistuta. Decent chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Chooses... And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel have their second corner now. Now this could be... And he'll shoot here! Stood up well to him there. Marquez. For Varane. Marquez. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. It's a good spell of possession, this. David Villa! He's got away with one there. Albert Ferrer. Kvaratskhelia. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Rashford crosses. A mighty effort! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fernandes. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandes. And it's Pedri. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe. Raul. It's a really well-measured ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Number 25.
Israel clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kvaratskhelia. Check claims comfortable.
Rashford really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Andrich makes the interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Rashford. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Rummenigge. Played out to the right. And Mateus. About to charge, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Fernandez receives it. Chance for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread it left. Foot in. Tries to pass it through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Searching pass he's played there. Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this. Israel still have the cards to affect this game. Andrich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Threads one in, and here's Raul. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Serginho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Rashford. It's a good foot in there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Over to the left, Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Israel. Number 18, Mbeumo. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Bonadoni. Number 22, Bruno Fernandes.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Platini.
He can get that clear. Fernandes out to the right. Nicely weighted ball.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Milan can make their change now with a break in play. Azar getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Saliba. Pedri. Andrich. Saliba. And it's Valverde. Pedri.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
it's Conceição.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pass somewhat off target. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. Cross in. Cleared without hesitation. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Israel with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? Climbs up big. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Beckham, he has found a way through. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Israel finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
And again, they're pressing effectively. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, sweet feet. And it's played in. Oh, important interception. Kaka.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckham with the cross. And this ended up in no man's land. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get it through? Van Balten gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. Now it's Pato. And he shoots! Kaka. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. Maradona couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Up he goes! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Pato. De Bruyne. And this is Pato. Oblak gets it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Goes for goal! Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that was vital. Israel are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And this is Maradona. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Could try cutting inside here. Now the ball in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Spread it left. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rummenigge. Mateus. And it's Fernandez. He's tried one! Oh, that's a waste.
Israel are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Now De Bruyne. And it's Van Bauten. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he latch on to this? And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Israel really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's picked it up out wide. Fernandez. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Kaka. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham receives it in a wide position. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. De Bruyne! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Marquez. Pressing high and with purpose.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Some really good ball movement. Kaka. And this is Messi. Now it's Kaka. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Kaka. Looking for options for movement. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! He's found a way through. Now can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez gets into a good position.
Substitution for Israel, number 21, Alvarez. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Pele.
Israel are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. Rummenigge had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
De Bruyne gets it clear. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Now, this could be a chance. And there's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And it's been taken short. Fernandez, he gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution for Israel, number 20.
Israel have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Mbappe, number 18.
Van Belten.
Coming on the field,
Beckham,
number
a player
25.
so deservedly
Number
decorated
7,
with praise and
Donadoni.
glory.
Number 19.
Well seen,
Platini.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's been shifted off it.
Israel really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Platini. Donadoni. Vids. Spread out to the left. And this is Messi. In with the challenge. Del Piero. And Mateus.
Israel truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
There will be 3
Van
minutes
Belten.
added time.
Costa Curta. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Marquez gets a foot in here. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. That is a brilliant interception. And he's whipped it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. It's a pretty loose pass.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Chance to deliver. Abiati claims it without any fuss. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dani Olmo. And they're back on the ball again. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Fernandez plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed beyond the defence. Fofana kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely spread. He's got away. That's a corner kick. Israel with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Israel have their second corner now. Mbappe plays it short. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tchouaméni and Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival, Rummenigge. Has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Lovely bit of skill. And he's cut it out. Tchouaméni. Serginho. Caceres. It's Van Dijk. Tchouaméni. Fofana. Caceres. Conte. And it's Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. Well, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Driving on and making good progress. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hazard. Marquez does well to get it back. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fofana. And it's Caceres. Serginho. Gets a good foot in there. Some good work on the right flank here. Throw in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Lofted in. That has been knocked clear. He's on it, can he get away? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Serginho. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go once more.
Israel have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Now it's Pelé. That's a good ball out wide. Conte. Threads one in. It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Dani Olmo. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Batistuta brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Fernandez. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Rummenigge. Pelé! It's Pelé! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space out wide. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fernandez. And still we await the first breakthrough.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. And Mateus. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Abiati getting this one clear. Dani Olmo. Caceres. Dani Olmo. Now it's Batistuta. Victoria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Hit into the middle. Fofana getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mateus. He's looking wide. Chouameni. Azar. Driving forward. And he was quick to react. Chouameni. Fernandez. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's in a great position. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Azar. Turns back here, probably the best option. Chouameni.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Mateus does well to stand firm and defend it. That is good strength. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution for Israel. Number 9.
Israel have turned to their
Mbappe.
bench, and we're going to have a
20,
substitution.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Oh, what a
Number
mistake!
18,
Great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 10.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Alessandro Del Piero.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his
Substitution
stamina
in
was
progress.
called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Israel take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so
Substitutions
we can't be
taking
too
place.
presumptuous yet.
That's a decent clearance. Chouameni. That's really well cleared.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is Conte. And the shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the hope.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's gone for goal! Always going over the top.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Hazard.
There they go, hunting again.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Messi. Guardiola gets him to thwart him. Rummenigge making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! Galatasaray! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neymar. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Neymar.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nicely spread. Fernandez can see things others simply cannot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hakimi. Messi. Now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tapsoba. For De Bruyne. Spread it left. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Pele! Pele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Israel with the corner, they're first. Mbappe with the short one. No way through. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. De Bruyne. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. De Bruyne. Nakata. Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Some good work on the right flank here, and he's managed to get free. the post! Out to the left it goes, and the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most convincing of passes.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's fabulous. Swings in across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Azar. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the right. Messi. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. There's the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's having a go! And now they can spring out of defence. That is a great pick out.
1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Israel really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Israel do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
They've got a corner here. Israel have their third corner. Mbappe plays it short. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Hakimi. Hakimi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pelé. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a promising position. Quality ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Takes a shot! Israel still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Azar. Pelé, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! He's got himself an absolute peach. Israel back on level terms.
The goal scored for Israel.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pass somewhat off target. Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Spread out to the left. Fernandez. And he's had a hit! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar. And there's the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rafael Varane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Van Bouten. Hakimi. Nakata. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. He has found the way through. Pelé. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well read, nice interception. Tapsoba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out to the left flank. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Goes for a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And they've got their lead back. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution.
Israel are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Galatasaray go into the lead.
Coming on the field.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And he's there to make the challenge. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Now, it's fallen kindly here. No mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neymar. De Bruyne. Van Bouten. Messi. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Israel. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 18, Mbumo.
Nakata.
Coming on the field, number 7,
And it's Nakata.
Donadoni.
Tapsoba.
Number 22,
Now Van
Bruno
Bouten.
Fernandes. There will be
Hakimi.
5 minutes added time.
Great vision. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. He is through here. Here it is. Header! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Galatasaray grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And that's a good ball. That's really well manoeuvred. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. There's the shot! Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He can get that clear. And that is out of play.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at.
Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Bruno Fernandes just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Mbappe goes short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Kubo. And he's on his way! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Pelé, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Isak. Oh, he's burst through! And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Isak really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Fernandes can so cleverly bypass the press. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Spread it left. And the return pass. Camavinga. And Azar. And here's Isak. Subimendi. That is good strength. Chance, surely! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Ah, he's given it away. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. The ball goes in. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking. Camavinga. João Neves. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Azar. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Kubo. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's Dembele. Marquez gets a foot in here. João Neves. Isak. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he was quick to react. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's onside! Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fernandez. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found a way past. What a throw in. Zubimendi. Marquinhos. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Israel are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cross needs to be good. Andrić. And he thumps it clear. He's not got that quite right. And that has been cut short. Isak. And it's Azar. Camavinga. He is through here. Bruno Fernandes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And this is Pele!
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kubo. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Foot in. Pele receives it in a good position here. Not the most convincing of passes. Fernandez. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Isak. Isak powering forward here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Isak. Isak! They've done it! Oh, offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Zubimendi. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Real chance here. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Pele.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Isak. He's beaten the last man. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Alexander-Arnold. And this is it's Dembele! Now it's Pele. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot!
Israel have really been terrific.
And he's following up! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
It's their second corner of the game.
Sostituito con il numero 47.
Mbappe plays it short. Turns and goes. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's in a great position here. Nice interception, well timed.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Pele. Now it's Pele. Hazard. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the left.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Makes his way through. He has found the way through. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5, il numero 14.
Some good work on the right flank.
That was
here.
Lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pings it across.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Israel desperately searching for the winner here. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Del Piero with the short one. Donatoni, great, and a chance! Milan are looking to go forward now. Zubimendi with the slide tackle there. Alexander-Arnold.
Look, there has to be more.
That could spell trouble. Pele. Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele. Fernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from...